Put on my headset. Mm. Don't know what I would call this besides entertainment. I don't know if it would be people blogs or I don't know what it would be. All right, let's go. This is these are all my tools. Let's open. These are all my tips. Giggity. Um, well, this is a good one. I haven't used that one in a long time. I'll have to make use of it. Usually, I don't set all my wood burning tips out in front of me like this to look at them, but maybe I should. I've seen a lot of that I've neglected for a while. Oh, you know what? Hey, what's up? I'm not on mute. It should be working. Oh, it is not. Wait, yeah, it is. Let me see. I need to turn on the chat. There we go. I got the chat up. I should not be mute. My game broke. My guy stopped moving. So I'm gonna have to try to fix that, or have you kill me in the game. This is I don't know if I can get. I don't want to ruin my angle here, but here is my wood burning pen and whatnot. A little wood burning station. Let's try to move this back here again. No, don't worry. I tried it. There we go. All right, let's crank this baby up. High heat. Oh. I think I'm gonna kind of follow this line almost. Hmm. No, I'm gonna start with the bottom ring. It is not turned on. You know, now we got power. I got it turned all the way up, so it should be getting. Oh, maybe it's not turned all the way up. No, now it's turned all the way up. Mm-hmm. See it turning red. Oh, oh, this smoke collects a little. Oh, that's broke right there. It's been re-glued on. It looks like. Trying to make this line as straight as I can. This bottom line. Because if it were a hat, that's how it would sit. Oh, probably do this for an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, 2 hours. I don't know. Depends how I feel as I'm going, and then I'll fire up the game. So we got a crinkled hat here. So my next line will probably more follow this, just slightly above this cut piece of wood that was just rotated to the side. Start there. Oh, got a nice blast of smoke right in my eye. You, oddly enough, like the smell of the. Oop, slid a little bit there. I like the smell of the smoke. But I don't breathe it in. Like, I'm not blasting it right up my nostrils, if that makes sense. Is that showing up on camera? Is that showing up pretty good? All right. So, got that. Maybe put a couple little crinkles in here because it is a couple little lines, folds. Okay. What am I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. And this, I got a sponge on my. You hear that? I got a sponge on my unit to cool down the um the head of this a little bit because it was red hot. I just turned the power down quite a bit, and now I'll try to shade this in a little bit. And let's do a test run really quick. See. How well we can do that. Yep, that's how I want it done. I might turn the heat up a little more because I'm impatient. And you just got to play with it a little bit till you find your sweet spot. and it's not burning your wood too much. Can you hear me all right on here? Okay, yeah, it's all right. Thank you. I'm gonna turn this fan on just a little bit. Hopefully, it doesn't blow right into the microphone and you can't hear it. I'm gonna mute that. Does it make you want to get a wood burning pen? You should. Feels weird. I've never wood burned here at my desk. I always do it sitting on the couch, so this feels odd to me. So I usually have it all like up in my business. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, this is a tough little area right here to get into to color, but yeah, you just got to be really careful because I mean the only way I've never corrected an issue, but the only way I could correct an issue is if I got my sandpaper out and went to town on it and sanded down. If I was smart, I'd probably switch tips right here to something a little smaller to get into this area, but this is the back of the piece. Nobody's really going to be looking at it, I don't think, unless somebody gets really into it. I don't know. What are you looking at? Oh, hey. What did? How's it going? If I wanted to, I kind of like when it burns a little bit, so I could crank up the heat on this and really get into these lines. I'll do that in some spots, not this one this time. How am I going to do this? It has a really weird edge where it's been separated. Put a ring on it. I really don't wear my wedding ring. I'm kind of. I'm already married. Yeah, my wife would get so mad. Okay. So we got that done. Um, gonna leave that there. I think I'm gonna crank the heat up again all the way. And what we want, Gage, listen, we want to make. I want to outline this crown slash hat. Can you dig? So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you can see this very well. I'm gonna just you dig. All right. I'll make this as easy as possible. She don't buy me them either. We stopped. We used to. We used to. We don't anymore. Well, I kind of had a misstep right there, but it's okay. All right. Did all the way around the crown that side. Now we're going to go around this side. Gives it character. If I was real good, I could make you a Warhammer themed Nutcracker. If the tariffs weren't so bad on sending stuff overseas. Nope. Got some. I know you would. this is gonna be. This is gonna be for Aunt Brenda. She doesn't watch YouTube, so I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be um, spoiled by this gift. Uh, how will I do this bottom piece? Okay. I don't want to. This is going to be tough. I feel like, because I want to do a practice run on the back, see what happens. Oh, this is way leaning over. That's not going to be a fair. Did she? Yeah, that's. I doubt that. I'm getting a little scared going around this front side. You guys are whack. Okay. And oh, I barely missed getting this ear. I know. I know. And I love you guys too. Like what? Gentle techno. Mm, what should I use? You know what? Okay, I'm going to power it off. I'm going to try to cool it down. I might need more water in here. Okay. Okay, it's cool. I think I do need to put some more water in it though. Take my tip out. It does feel warm still. And I want to go. I want a sharp tip. So we got this right here. Yeah, it's too close. You can't see it well. What didn't go through? Okay. I'll catch you later. Okay, power is back on. So we're gonna try to do another closed-eyed elf. So maybe I'm gonna try some stippling. This is getting a little warm in my hand. Okay. How's that look? That look okay? She's okay. She doesn't want to leave the house or anything, though, to do much. Thank you. She's been kind of bummed since she was in the hospital last time. All right, I thickened them up a little more, so maybe they'll stand out a little more. And this is kind of hard here. My last one, I no. Okay, I am gonna try to do half a smile. And this is the part that's hard for me. So I'm gonna try to replicate the smile on the other side. Oh, that's actually a really good smile. Kind of, yeah, I'm happy with that. This is very hot. Let me see if I can pour a little bit more water in here without spilling it. Oh, 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 oh. That's a bit much. I feel like, yeah, that's very hot. I feel like this is rode down a little bit. Oh, yeah, well, there are presents under the tree. Yes, sir. Oh, that was hot. Like an ice cream cone and a cherry on top. So, what should we do now? We will do some hair. And I think I'm going to do the same thing I just did. I am going to. No. Come on. Control yourself a little bit. No. No. This is not that kind of stream, buddy. I just told you. Okay, we got that. Now we are going to. I'm going to do the rest of this hairline. And I'm going to put a sideburn here. And I'm going to connect the front hair. Same thing. Same thing on the other side. Where did I go? Halfway down, almost halfway down. No, I'm just saying, just relax. This is not like a gaming stream. So kind of a different vibe to it, you know what I mean? So just chill out. No talking about the music we talked to yesterday, inappropriate stuff like Griff is my stepdad. That's all fun and games, but it's not what we're doing right now. It doesn't bother me, but yes, you could totally go to sleep to this. I sleep to. There's a gamer that I sleep to. I wonder if he'd take offense that I slept to his streams. I don't know. But I put him on. He's an English guy. I sleep to Running Man Z, who plays Daisy. That's not super straight, but it is what it is. We're gonna put a couple little lines down here for like a hair, like back hair, neck hair, whatever, going down there. We're gonna put a couple lines in here. It's funny the chat's getting in the way. If I go right here, you can see pretty good. I'm gonna lead some lines up here. Spin this around. I think with this design, it's a little more minimalistic. So instead of like scribbling everywhere, I'm just gonna put some lines like the direction that the hair would maybe go. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like the hair might come this way, like it's goes more toward the center in the back, but it points more toward the center from back here. These happy little hairlines, as Mr. Ross might say. Well, shoot. I'll put a little bit of some lines here. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Now I'm going to keep this tip on. This tip seems to be helping me out a little bit. I'll dip it in the water, kind of cool it off. Yeah. Oh. Now I'm going to, let's see how well this shades. If I do an up and down movement, it'll put lines in the wood. This is a dark-haired elf. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. See those lines popping up in there? I don't know. Oh, yes, I guess you can see it a little bit. Isn't that a Thanksgiving thing? Like, I'm thankful for. I'm grateful that you're watching. And who knows, maybe you'll grab one of these wood burning pens. Don't buy it from Harbor Freight. That was my first one I bought, was a Harbor Freight wood pen, and it exploded practically in my hands. It started making all these crazy electrical shock sounds, and then it burst into fire. And I took it back. They took it back. I was like, no, I don't want another one. And then I bought a little bit better one, but that one kind of melted too. And then I bought this one. This one's been fun. Okay. Okay, how am I going to get this one? Got close. So hard for me not to. I wanted to go to the next part. Right? Is this ASMR? I don't know. It suggested me ASMR as a hashtag. I think it's on there. What I like doing around this season, I find this extremely fun. Kind of scratching the wood there. It almost comes out like a no, no, no. I don't think you can see the tags. Maybe you can. This is actually going really fast compared to normal. Maybe it's because usually when I do this, I'm also watching TV. And I'm not watching TV right now, so it's a lot of looking at the TV. Oh, yeah, I thought about that before because I like going and picking up trash when I go walk. I have like a claw, and I carry a bucket, and I pick up trash as I go. I had a newscaster one time tell me I was a good citizen. I didn't know he was a newscaster. My wife had to tell me he was because she was walking with me. She hates it when I pick up trash when we go walking, though, because I tend to not walk consistently because I stop to pick up trash. Okay. Gotta go a little faster in this area so I don't burn the wood. I burnt the back of the ear right there, but I think it'll be fine. The local girls? All right. So I am going to. This is kind of hard to angle, right? This is the second one that I've designed like this. Um, because my wife really liked it. So I'm gonna have to make a third one like this. So she has one as well. I almost burnt the nose there. That was really close. And I probably would have to somehow sand that off. No. Maybe. I did wear an elf costume that was kind of like this one time, but it was made for a girl. I worked at a retail store, and the girl that was supposed to be Santa's helper called in, and they needed somebody to replace it. And I didn't know that it was essentially a dress, but they needed an elf, and I volunteered because it got me out of a night of work, and I could just hang out with Santa Claus. And then I had to wear the dress thing, and they took pictures of it. I haven't seen them in years. My mom has the pictures somewhere. Maybe if I get the pictures, I'll make some merch, and we could have a Lobo UDL Christmas shirt with me in my Christmas dress. I was hot, just like now. Okay, so there we go so far. Now I'm going to, if you can see under the hat, but typically if you're looking at it, it's going to be looking like that head on. Now I'm gonna color in this hair here. I don't like that there. What do you mean gift? Oh, what's in the gift for that he's holding? I don't know. A really good Christmas present for some little boy or girl. Nothing inappropriate. The way I'm doing this almost feels like I'm tattooing because right now I'm doing like a what you would call a stippling, using like little pokes and dots to shape the ear there. I'll do this side next. I could just do it like this. It goes a little faster, but it's a little more reckless also. Turn this off. Okay, get our screwdriver out, pop off this tip and take it out. I'm going to move back to, no, I'm going to a different one. I'm going to this tip. Pikachu, Pika Pika. Okay, turn it back on. And we got to turn the heat back up again because I'm going, oh, it's smoking. It is smoking. Smoking to the east, smoking to the west. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a hard one to get in. Okay. I had a chicken sandwich, beef and noodles, and oh, it's really hard getting in these areas. Okay, beef and noodles, some kind of cheese, pastry things. And if you're like, hey, that all sounds very random, I was eating multiple leftovers from multiple nights of food because that's what I do. I am the garbage disposal unit here, and I eat all the leftovers. It's my job. Mm, that's too much of a crack in there. Ooh. Okay. From here, we will go here. Now, this part smells good because it's burning sap out of the pine, and there's like a sweet smell to the smoke. That's okay. It's offset a little bit. It's not a big deal. As far as I can go here. He's gone. Actually, that's too much. I did too much. Let me see. I put him on 30 minutes. I will change it. Um, 5 minutes. I change it from 30 minutes to 5 minutes. Don't give him ideas. If he gets on another account just to talk, then I don't know. It might become more, I guess. Okay, so we did the shoulder pads around the neck. Now we will put it. Oh, this is so tough. You got meat stick on there as your picture. Thank you, Sasquatch. You got meat stick on there, though. Man. Oh, yeah. Sasquatch music. Like and subscribe. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we got the bottom of the thing done now. The next part is really hard for me. Oh, what should I do here? What do you mean? Oh, okay, okay. Well, let's try to color this in really quick. How about those Bears pulling out that crazy win against Green Bay the other night? That's pretty crazy. My wife was watching it, so I got to see the end of it. Well, we were in bed. It was pretty late. They might, but aren't they number one right now? Well, I got. Oh man, look at that! I really burnt that. You hate the Bears? Really? Oh no, I got a burn. This might be bad because this piece is broken. I gotta burn this, and depending on what they glued this chip, depending on what they used to glue this back on, heat can loosen up glue and it could fall off. So I kind of want to do this quick and I don't want the whole piece to get hot. I just know that from my standard woodworking. Okay. Try not to let this get too hot. A little pro tip though, if you want to get stickers off stuff you buy in the store, use your blow dryer on hot. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good pass. Actually, this is a really good one for coloring in with the rounded edges. I would have thought the flat edges would have been better. Okay, so kind of marked along there. I kind of want this darker. I think I got an email from work. Wonder what they want. There we go. What is this missing? Okay, I'm gonna turn this way down now. This is shady to me. I'm just testing this out right here. It's not hot enough. Kind of like that. That's almost a good. If I go like this, what's it look like? That's uneven surface. Okay. So what I want are rosy little cheeks. So I'm gonna go ever so lightly. And I got it turned way down. And I'm trying not to go too slow. This is really hard to do because you never know what the different wood layers do. So this side could burn a lot different than the other side. I had that happen on my last one I did. That look okay? Yeah, that looks all right. Turn up the heat a little bit more now. Thank you. Gonna put a couple little dots on here and give this little ball on top some texture instead of it just looking like nothing. I can actually do that here too. Just put a little, just the smallest of little dots. You can't even hardly see it on there. But after you stain this, it's gonna really pop out. It looks really good. And I won't be staining this today because that has to be done in a well ventilated area. In my office, that is not. So now I'm gonna color this around the neck. Yeah, that's why you got. I mean, when you do, I'll put you in timeout, but longer. And I don't want to go for like a 24-hour or anything, but just don't do it. I mean, you can definitely say what you want. Um, but I mean, to a degree. It is not, it's marked as not for kids just because of that reason. Well, what are you going to wood burn? So pretty much you get your outline done and then you just fill in with shading. This would probably be a lot easier with paint, but I've always wanted to use wood burning pen, and I kind of fell into this on accident on my own idea. And I just touched his face just a little bit and left a mark on his face. I'll just leave it. There's not really much I could do besides getting out a piece of sandpaper. Anything that could remove wood, it probably wouldn't be that hard to remove that little dash. Or a file. I could probably file it with something really small. It's barely breaking the surface, so it would actually come off very easy, but I'm not really worried about it. Just gonna fill this in here. Oh, you can't see it. I'm off camera. Just trying to color in the area between the shoulder and the arm. So really tight squeeze. You gotta be very careful. A lot of changing this back and forth. There we go. So we got the collar done now. It's colored in. Now we will do the shoulder pads. I do not know. No clue. Gotta have this done and fully sprayed and fully enameled by before Christmas Eve. So I've got 2 days to work on this. Now we're actually going at a really good pace for finishing this. Like me streaming this right now is really keeping me on task compared to how I usually do this in front of the TV. Talking with you guys while I'm doing this is exceptionally good. It's it's nice to have you guys as company while I do this. Thank you. Can you see that at all? Is that coming through? This is a lot harder to do on camera though, trying to keep everything on camera instead of my face being all up in it. And it is pretty awkward with the camera up there. It was hard to move in the position. All right. Oh, dang. I thought I already did this shoulder, but apparently I did not. Pretty sad to hear the Asian guy on Saturday Night Live is leaving. I can't remember his name for some reason right now, but I really liked him. He's very talented. I hope he gets a lot of roles on something. Hopefully movies, because I'd like to watch him. Andrew? Is his name Andrew? I heard about it on the radio this morning. One of the guys on the radio is talking about, I don't remember the skit. I'm gonna have to look it up, but he's, unless it's a new skit and he saw it, but he was a hippo, I think, and it's supposed to be really funny. I don't remember that specifically, but definitely got to look it up. I probably have seen it and just don't remember it. Andrew Yang? No, wait. Andrew Yang might be the guy that ran for president. All right, look at that. We're progressing so fast on this. The part that I don't really want to do is on my last one I did striped like hose, HOSE, on the legs here, and that took forever. It's really hard to do, but I feel like that looked the best, and it really popped out. So I might do it on this, but I am kind of in a crunch, and I don't feel like it'd be smart for me to do it. I should bust out my Helldiver skull and darken in the eyes on it. Woo! Woo! Almost dropped it into my shirt. If I did that, I'd probably catch on fire. Not really, but it would definitely leave a mark on my sweatshirt and ruin it. That was close. Oh, there's a lot of sap. I don't know if you can see that from here, but if I held this on here, it'd probably start boiling sap out of the wood. And when you get a spot like that, it smells so sweet. Because I don't see that it says that it's pine, but I'm pretty sure that it's pine. Pinewood, yep, Pinewood Nutcracker. No, I'm not switching between chats or nothing. This hair needs to be darkened back here. You should know better than that. I know you're goofing around too, so it's probably goofy. I'll look at it in a few. R.I.P. Grandma. R.I.P. Mima. We'll miss you. Like I burnt that a little bit too much back there, but we'll manage. Low it down. The slower you go, the more burn there will be. It's a lot of sap coming out of this one. Oh no. You were supposed to get presents from your aunt already? Right? Those are yours. Oh. Just have her take you to that concert again. That'll give you a reason to go over there and get them early. Ugh, I don't like that. I kind of goofed right there. Oh, okay. So we got a good start on this. Holy smokes. A little hotter. Now we're darkening in the belt. Ever? Ooh, probably my Nintendo Entertainment System. I didn't think I wanted a Xbox 360, and my mom brought over a big box one time, and this was years ago, obviously, when the Xbox 360 was out. And she told me she got me a present, and I was for sure that it was the Xbox, and I was pretty excited about it. I was like, oh, maybe I do want this. And oh, I don't remember. I was just a kid, but she got me the life-size Wolverine head. That's usually over to the side of me. And I was like, man, I like Wolverine, but I don't like Wolverine that much. Like, I wish it was a life size Batman head. But oh well, it's pretty cool, even though it is Wolverine. I don't know why she got it. I wonder if it was on sale. Now it's worth like I don't know. Tell me how much my Wolverine head is worth now. It's sculpted by Alex Ross. It's in the yellow costume. It's life size. I really should have had Alex Ross sign it because he was here at the comic shop here years ago. He used to come every year, and every year I was like, "Oh, I'll take it and have him sign it," and I never did, and I regret that. It would be worth so much more if Alex Ross had signed it. I think Alex Ross lives in Chicago, or at least he used to. That's I saw him in Chicago, but it was at a comic book show, and there was a lot of artists there. Eh, not really. This is a nice present. I don't necessarily know if it's thoughtful. On one hand, I like comic books, but she knows I'm a super big Batman nerd. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was wild. How's this looking? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pressing in really. You can see lines in it, right? They're burnt in. So there's a lot of texture there. I like that on some of the things. When you cool, thanks. Oh, hope I didn't do nothing to the keyboard there. Yeah, she can come in whenever she wants, but she's not. Think so? I believe Jesus was real. And that's all we're going to say there. It's not that kind of stream. Although this is a time of year to celebrate his birthday. Well, he was a real person, right? Uh, Even if you don't believe in Christianity or what they believe in, he was a real person, a teacher, a leader. Why would he do that? I am not a religious person myself. I think if he was real, he would have a lot more interesting things and to do than that. Good, good. I mean, I should have known better than to answer that. I should have just ignored you. But just from you asking that question, three people left. So thanks. Thanks, dude. That's cool. Doubt it. I don't know. Maybe Christmas Eve. I don't know about Christmas Day. Usually there's not a lot of going on Christmas Day. Like it's the busiest movie theater day of the year because a lot of people don't do nothing on Christmas Day because everything else is closed except movie theaters. Um, but my wife wants to do something. I don't know what, but whatever she wants to do, I'll do it because I like keeping her happy. So if she wants to watch Christmas movies or something at home or go do something else, I'm all for it. Happy wife, happy life. 1,000%. Remember that. She don't want one. I'm not telling you, like when you get married or something, to not get your wife something. Hello. I'm not telling you, like, if you get married, right? Not to buy your wife gifts. Definitely do it. we've bought ourselves like all we would ever want to buy each other. We've been married almost 20 years and we dated for like 12 years before that. So we've been together for so long. Like, we don't need to buy each other stuff anymore. We did used to buy each other gifts for Valentine's Day and everything, and we are best friends. Like literally, we're best friends. We just don't need. There was a point where it was like too hard to buy each other gifts. We're like, what do we get them? Like, we got everything that we need. We don't buy stuff crazy. Like, I'm not saying we have everything. We obviously don't. We're not millionaires. We're not. I think we barely make middle class, if that. Especially nowadays. But we just don't need to buy each other stuff. Like, we would just buy it ourselves. It's no big deal. But it is important at the beginning of relationships, I think. Like, do something like that. It would be so weird to. We always talk about that, to get stuff. We'd rather, I think, you know what it was? There was a point where we wanted to start going on vacations. And instead of buying Christmas presents, that's how it all started. With us not buying gifts anymore. I forgot about that. We wanted to start going on vacations. So we would take all that money and just save it instead of buying gifts so we could go on vacation. I think we did like a Disney adult type thing. We went to Disney before Roman was born and had a good time. I tried having one drink every time at Epcot going around the world. I couldn't make it. That's not saying much though. I'm a lush. I'm not a heavy drinker. That Disney vacation was a lot of fun. It's a lot more expensive now than when we went. I think eventually we want to go to Italy, maybe a Mexican vacation. I've talked about cruises. My wife is scared to go on a cruise because she thinks somebody will push her off the boat, which is a real thing. I can't tell her she's crazy because it happens. And I'm not going to force her to go on a cruise. if she's scared of it, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fine. Right? Be lucky you get Roman out of the house. You'd have to have somebody come over and watch him so he could play his video games. I can't judge him for that though, obviously, because I play tons of video games. Well, I think we got it pretty much halfway done. Like, I need, this will be hard right here. I'll do it right now. I need to make a straight line for gloves right here. So I will go in. I will try to get as vertical as I can right here and make one line like that. And then I will put this in the groove. And then I'll kind of roll it around. I'll try to match it up or roll it around. Like that. I don't know if you could see that from that angle. And I try to go around like that. But obviously, with how big this is, I can't get into the crack behind here. So what I'll do is when I go to fill it in and color in this glove, I'll just go back here. and I'll try to match it up as best I can, coloring in. And this is an area it's hard for the tool to get into, but it's also hard for people to get their eyes into and see. So it's not that big of a deal. I try. So this is way too hot right now. I'm gonna dial it back a little bit, dip it in on the cold sponge a little bit. And okay, so what I'm gonna do, we are going to. Oh, also a little secret. I always put a hidden butt on all my nutcrackers, and I will make a butt right here. You see that there? I started doing this as a joke, but now and it'll go put a little butt crack that comes up. It is a signature almost. And so you pretty much have your butt crack right there. I'm such a child. So anywho, this goes to my wife's aunt, Brenda. Woo. All right. Oh yeah, sure. She used to work with my mom. She's not like my mom though. If you think my mom's cool, Aunt Brenda is not like my mom. Not like Granny. Not even close. All right, guys, I am ready to play some games. If my wife stays off of work, if my wife stays off of work, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Did that actually come through? What's going on here? Oh yeah, I did. Well, thank you. Maybe I'll come back on tomorrow to finish it. I definitely have to finish it. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and have a good one. Anybody have any questions before I go? Like anything really? Anyone besides Sasquatch? All right. Well, oh, 3 years? I do woodworking, but I've never done wood. Oh, well, I've always wanted to do wood burning, but I just never did. And then I finally got. I want to. I did. I'm answering you now. It went through. Um, this is a more. I think this was close to $100. This wood burner. My one before this was probably about $40, and the one before that was probably about $9 from Harbor Freight. The one that exploded in my hand, and I took back. Um, I really don't know how much I spent on this one. I could look it up, but it was on clearance, like a clearance like price or on special on Amazon. I always have to buy something when it's on like marked off, and I check the history. All right, there's one arm done. We got really far on this today. Well, all right. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in a few. I'll be back to play some Medieval Dynasty, I'm sure. And goodbye. All right. Have a good